Hello there guys, welcome back to saulfabreg Wii VC. In this all new video for Christmas 2021, I will show my top of 10 of the best videos or the 10 best iNJECTS of custom single boom loaders I ever made on my channel along this year. Those is error else that you have liked it a lot and write me comments about making more of dice like that. And let's start with the first one. And they look like it a lot. It's Kirby's Dream Land 2. No, seriously. Let's start this video seriously, okay? Let's start this top with the number 10 of our top 10, which is Road Rash 2. This awesome title was developed by the genius of Electronic Arts in year 1992 for the Sega Genesis console. Also known as Dead Moto 2, is a sequel of the Road Rash game that was also released for the Genesis, and it uses the same game engine, but it has added new tracks and even a multiplayer mode for a max of 2 players with a split-screen multiplayer mode. This motorbike game was very popular and was also very good, and that's the reason why we was released again for the Sega Genesis Mini in year 2019. This game was a great commercial success. It was also launched for the Game Boy Color. The most destacable things of Road Rash 2 is the new tracks and the new multiplayer mode I mentioned, and increases the hardness and difficulty of the rivals. They are still so very unfriendly, and we have to defeat them for reach to the goal. From this game, I will praise the new graphics, the new tracks, the new weapons, and even the multiplayer mode. In comparing to the first Road Rash, it's the same gameplay. So, what about to say? I think the next Road Rash 3 that was also released will subvert this one. Number 9. With the approbation via 12 likes, we have 2 Duck Hunt. This game was released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in year 1984 and was one of the few video games for NES that used the NES Zapper or light gun. In this game, we had to point to the TV screen for shoot the ducks for hunt them. We have only 3 shots for can hunt them. I'm referring as we have 3 shots per round. We have also a dog that we will catch the ducks we hunt during the round. And if we hunt the ducks, we will see the dog having 1 or 2 ducks hunted, and also have a mode for place shooting. The only bad thing that the Zapper in this day only worked on CRT TVs and didn't work on modern TVs. But now, since I brought it on Wii, now it is playable in any new screen on TV. Number 8. With 12 blue and fast likes, we have 2 Sonic the Hedgehog CD. This awesome title is the first Sonic the Hedgehog game in be released as a CD game, and it was released for Sega CD in year 1993 by Sega. It is based in the same engine used in the original Sonic the Hedgehog games made for Sega Genesis, but with the difference that the and there are all new levels. The music quality is high because of the CD-ROM quality, and there is a new story. We have to defeat all the new enemies and the most rival Metal Sonic for restoring the play base of the world. We have it to travel through the time and the future and the past. And depending on how we play, we can have a good or a bad finale, depending on the time we are playing. As seen, I choose the Japanese version since the Japanese version has the best soundtrack for the game. I hope you of them say also yes. Number 7, with the amount of 16 likes, Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. This game was in the Kirby series, was developed and released in year 2002 for the Game Boy Advance, and it's based on the Nintendo NES game Kirby's Adventure. The main gameplay of this Kirby is simple and it's the same like Kirby's Adventure, but it has new mechanics, the power-ups are a bit better, and we have also obviously better graphics since of the hardware of the Game Boy Advance. Even when it's a port of the original NES Kirby Adventure, it sells a bit great because of the improved graphics thanks to the improved Game Boy Advance hardware, and also for this all-new multiplayer mode for a match of 4 players. This Game Boy Advance version is also known because of the boss fights are even more difficult than in the original NES version. The audio effects and the music were also made from scratch for accomplished with the Game Boy Advance improved hardware. So I have a question. Do you like the NES music or the Game Boy Advance music? Number 6. With 18 likes, we have this great game, Mario Party. This is a Wii game that was developed by Nintendo in collaboration with Hudson Soft, was released in 1998 for the Nintendo 64. It was the very first entry of the entire Mario Party game series. As its name suggests, it's a party game but with Mario characters. It had a lot of cool boards, cool dices, and also lot of mini games that we can enjoy alone or a match of 3 more friends. There are a lot of loved mini games, but also some hated mini games. Personally, one of the games I don't like very much is when the side guy shows us what button to press, sometimes to introduce. Number 5. With 19 likes, we have this Western Super NES game, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. This Western video game was developed by Nintendo in 1995 for the Super NES console by using the Super FX2 chip developed by Nintendo and the Argonaut voice. This Western Super NES game, which combines the 2D graphics with the 3D effects of the Super effects, has as protagonist Yoshi with the Yoshi clan, and we have to have Baby Mario in our hands before Kamek and his studies tell him. And really, we have Baby Mario in our hands. We have to go to a dangerous adventure and look for the stork and Baby Luigi and return to their parents. It's worth saying that recent Yoshi games is a bit easier than this game, but this game had a bit of insane difficulty, massive bosses, which are basically bigger sprites thanks to the Super Effects 2 chip, and many zones to explore around the Yoshi's world. It also implemented Yoshi the ability to throw eggs onto their enemies for defeat them. Later, this adventure of Yoshi Island was ported to the Game Boy Advance as Super Mario Advance 3 in year 2002. The Game Boy Advance version was launched also via the Wii U Virtual Console, and the original version for the Super NES was relaunched again in year 2017 on the Super NES Classic Mini. Number 4. With 23 likes, we had this great arcade game, Pac-Man, the original arcade game. This classic arcade game debuted in year 1980 for the arcade machine developed by Namco in Japan and exported to many countries. It consists simply in eat all the pellets of the maze and don't get caught by the ghost, but later were known as Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Aclide. But we don't just have to eat the pellets, we have to eat and fruits, and when we eat a big pellet, we have the power to eat the ghosts when they are blue. It's very simple playability, loved who everyone would play it. It was also made for play in between men and women. Later this game received other versions of this same game for the NES, Game Boy, Game Gear and other platforms, but I love this original version of the arcade machine. What do you love? Number 3. With 22 likes, we have to this great game, This awesome racing game was developed by Rareware and published by Nintendo in the year 1997 for the Nintendo 64 console. It is a racing game that was based in the Mario Kart series. It let us choose the character we want to play. Behind Diddy and his friends could also do Banjo the Bear and Conquer the Squirrel. We later had their own games for the Nintendo 64. We had support for the Rumble Pack and also had a multiplayer mode for compete against other players that are connected to the console. It's worth saying that it's one of the best Rareware games for the Nintendo 64, using Diddy Kong as the main character of this game. Honestly, I love playing it. Number 2. With 25 likes, we had this cool port on 32 bits. Super Mario Advance 4. This game, developed for Game Boy Advance and published in year 2003, is basically a port on the video game for the NES Super Mario Bros. 3, plus an enhanced port of the video game Mario Bros. Released originally for the arcade cabinet. It featured a beautiful graphics based in Super Mario All-Stars from the Super NES for the Game Boy Advance of the NES game Super Mario Bros. 3. As it's also one of these games that uses the card reader for access to power-ups and other levels that are hidden. Also had the choice to play as Mario or as Mario and Luigi. Well, one of the things I love but some hate it is the Mario speaking and talking when playing in the levels. And better all, it gives you a nostalgic feeling of playing Super Mario Bros. 3 in a handheld console like in the Game Boy Advance. And it has lots of surprises like in the All Games Entertainment Super Mario Advance series. What's your favorite one? And before I go into reveal the first one of this top, let me show some of the video games that must have an honorifical mention because they couldn't get the top of the year, but it's worth saying it because they're good enough for being on this top. And now, yes of yes, top 1 with more of 30 likes. We had this 3D game.
Tekken 3.
And yes, my great people gamer, Tekken 3 is the top 1 of our top of this year. This fighting game first released as an arcade game in the year 1996 by Namco. In this top, we're leaving to the PlayStation 1 version of this game, which had a very good sound, graphics, and audio and music that are entirely based from the arcade game. It was released in 1998 by Namco under license from Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation. It's the sequel of Tekken 2. It had new mechanics to gameplay, it had new characters, new bosses, and a hard level of fighting and playing gameplay. What do you think about this one? Yes, I think it should be on the top 1 because it's very preferred on my community and also one of my most viewed videos on my YouTube channel. Why certainly, my favorite character here is King. What's yours? Hey, what do you thought? Here we have finished this top? Well, no, because we have 2 special games in the top 0, which are Mario Party 3. It is the sequel of Mario Party 2, which was made for the Nintendo 64, and also the 3rd game of the series. It is a great game for the entire Mario Party series, but it can't enter to the top because of its poor amount of likes. But well, I decided to include this in the top 0 for saying I like this game like others I mentioned in the top. There are lots of mini games to explore it and other worlds to go. Then there are so many fun to explore it and have fun with one alone or another player. And the other one is Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. This game was released in 1999 for the Game Boy Color. It's, well, I know that you like it, you love them playing this handheld version of the original Super Mario Bros. But how I will explain this? Let me see. It's just basically an handheld port of the NES game Super Mario Bros. 1 to the Game Boy Color. But I don't know how this can hit 19 freaking likes for this. I don't think so. It mustn't be on the top. But I anyway include it anyway because you love this handheld version. Yeah, I love it. I know there are some fans of the handheld version, but and also the console version. But I personally love more the console version, which is the NES, than the Game Boy Color version. As I explained, this is basically a port of the original Super Mario Bros. Game. We also had the ports of the Super Mario Bros. 2 when it happened, and a multiplayer mode and a battle mode for 1 or 2 players. Being the 1 player game mode, it's called You versus Boo. Well guys, this is the top of the best games or the best videos on my YouTube channel in the year 2021. Hope you have liked it. If you had another ideas for other games for being the top, please tell me in the comments. For finish this video, I would like to remember that the Nintendo Wii is still alive in our hearts, and also on the player we have played since 2006 with its cool Wii games, the Virtual Console, WiiWare, Homebrew, and other things of the Wii Cine. I will promise for the upcoming year 2022 I will bring still more content and more interesting things for the Nintendo Wii via my custom iNJECTS and serials of the homebrew emulators I could use for Virtual Console iNJECTS or single boom loaders. If you have another ideas that I could do in my YouTube channel and in my custom stuff of Wii for the next year, please tell me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and share this video with your friends, and also follow my quick Twitter account for the latest news and of the Wii Cine and other more things. And well, that's all guys. See you on the next video. Thank you for all the support and all the love you had to the Nintendo Wii and to my YouTube channel and more. That I will promise we have more content in the 2022 or the next year. And yes, I know it's a bit late, but anyway, I will say Merry Christmas 2021 and also Happy New Year 2022 and Happy Holidays. Well, I know it's a bit late. I are a little late for saying Merry Christmas, but it's better late than never. And we are not no other thing to say. I love you. Goodbye all to all guys. See you in the next year.